Sam.
Cam.
Salmon Cam.
All right.
We're back.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Blade Runner?
I have, but a while ago.
Have you seen Blade Runner 2?
No.
2099?
No.
Or maybe, was it called 2019? I don't remember.
It was 2099.
Okay, do you know the meme scene from Blade Runner 2099?
No.
Okay, so you know the lead actor, Ryan Reynolds. I'm just kidding. Like Gosling.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't know if I told you.
Oh, you mean the one where he looks up the billboard?
No, that's a good one too. But no, I'm talking about the one where he's looking in the mirror.
No, I don't know that one.
Where he looks in the mirror and he like rubs his face, and then he just out of the blue just starts screaming. He just like looks down and goes like, ah! It's a great meme.
I do not know that scene.
Like, you'll probably recognize if I showed you. Actually, where'd I put my laptop?
That was like the first time I died in the first phase of Xemnas in a while.
Oh, you were too busy thinking about Blade Runner. Oh, for the record, Blade Runner is relevant to Kingdom Hearts because after Leonard Nimoy died, unfortunately, before Kingdom Hearts 3 could be made, and you know Leonard Nimoy played Xehanort. He died before Kingdom Hearts 3 could be made, so he was replaced by Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer is the he played Roy, the antagonist of Blade Runner, his most famous role, and he voiced Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3, and unfortunately he died too. So but yeah, so that's how Blade Runner ties with Kingdom Hearts. Hopefully it doesn't tie any other ways because I'm pretty sure Disney does not own Blade Runner.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's something actually kind of chill about this fight, at least the first part. Like my butt's not clenching until I get to the second phase, because that's the part that's actually hard.
Yeah, I mean, you already figured out how to beat this guy in Kingdom Hearts 1. Nice quad string blow, bro. Everybody ganks until Sora twirls his Keyblade behind him. Anyway, so
Mission success.
After you do this reaction plan, I'll show you this meme. Nice. Alright, this one.
Oh, okay, I know, yeah. I've seen the end image of that as like just a generic reaction image for screaming.
Yeah, people love it just because it's just such a visceral scream.
I think in fact I saw it as recently as last night because of the VGAs. I think that there was a post that was just like Smash fans when the VGAs end.
Yeah. This meme has been me for the past week because I like no. What happens in the scene is he's just like me, just looking in the mirror, he's just rubbing his face, And then he's just out of the blue, he starts screaming. That's been me the past week because I'm just going about my day, and then I remember that goddamn Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, and I'm just like, I can't say anything because you
No, I'm still a ways away from there.
It's like, I'm going peril here every time I think about it.
Anger and hate are supreme.
You know what's funny? I think you told me once that Nomura said in an interview that he didn't plan that far ahead in like the series. And I'm pretty sure, I guess that's a blatant lie.
No. I told you what he said was that he didn't plan that far ahead in Kingdom Hearts 1. But he has said that after Kingdom Hearts 1, he started writing the series like long term. And that is definitely true.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Like he does time things, and he has timed a lot of things as early as Kingdom Hearts 2, if we go by his words. It's Kingdom Hearts 1 stuff that is like, nah, like this was all a coincidence, or he intentionally went back and was just like, yeah, let me just expand on this one bit of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Time's up. Sora.
But it really does feel like a lie sometimes, not gonna lie.
Oh, that's fucked up. There's nothing I can do about that. He did the same thing again, where he like fucking set plays me with the
Electro Ball.
Yeah, he reads.
I wonder if you can aerial dodge that.
I probably have to.
It's over. It's over.
I told my friend Marcos that what's it called? I don't actually like reaction commands. And they said, what's it called?
Take this.
A little too early there. They said that reaction commands were heat actions for babies.
It's not wrong.
And this is a person who like absolutely loves the hell out of Kingdom Hearts 2, by the way. Oh, here's a take. When HAL Laboratory figures out how to bring Kirby into 3D, they will like finally dethrone Platinum Games.
In what sense?
As the king of action games. I mean, technically Capcom is still the king, but it always has been. It's just they haven't done anything for a while, so Platinum Games have done it, but HAL Laboratory is a strong contender even now. It's just they've only done 2D.
That'd be really interesting, actually. A 3D Kirby game that's just a platformer and not, you know, like a spin-off like Kirby Era Tech.
Well, let's not pretend Kirby games are platformers then.
I mean, they are. It's just they're
me?
secondary.
You feel me,
It's
Sam?
secondary to the fact that they are fighting games.
Like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like around Kirby Superstar, they were like, you know, it's kind of pointless to have platforming challenges in a game where you can infinitely fly. And so Sakurai was like, I played this cool game called Art of Fighting in the arcade. Let me take some of those elements for Kirby. Oh, you forgot to use the drive recovery.
Oh fuck!
But
right.
it's fine because you'll get damage boosts. Damage.
I actually have been forgetting to do that the last couple.
Yeah, but you've been able to have max drive by the time.
I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
all you got?
I don't usually need drive until I've depleted a couple of his health bars anyway.
Yeah, but you do so much damage that you get a lot of drive, and then he hurts you.
Right, I'll lose it all.
He's just frozen.
Riku, time's up. Sora.
Yeah, see, look, I've already got 7 bars. And I've already got max now. Yeah, I think you're supposed to aerial dodge that. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's up there. I literally cannot...
Wow, you literally cannot.
Yeah, you're right.
Sora. Light. Back off. Take this.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Try to heal.
Yeah. Back off. This is it.
It was a strange loop we were in.
Try to heal again. Really gotta be careful.
I could have sworn I was not in limit anymore. That was weird.
You were still red.
Yeah, it's over.
You know, if that's really tripping you up that much, what you can do is put Kiraga on square and start using that for healing.
I feel like that's just gonna mess up my muscle memory even more.
No, just, what's it called? Put it on square and triangle and just, you know, you can still use it for triangle, but in situations where you feel like it's ambiguous whether or not you're in limit form or not, you can, just go square instead.
But the problem was, that I was doing Ars Arcanum.
Yeah, but if you're using square, you either do you either do Strike Raider Kirago as opposed to Ars Arcanum Kirago. And in the situations where you think
That's why I'm saying it'll just mess up my muscle memory more, because I'm still just gonna hit try.
but in the situations where you think you're in limit form and you're not, and you try to do Strike Raid, you'll do Kiraga. Oh, by the way, you know what shortcut setup I'm using for my level 1 run?
What?
Triangle is Tandaga, X is Vizaga, square and circle are Faraga.
Wow.
I'm trying to do the no Kiraga on shortcut thing, and it's working pretty well actually. And also, I don't use Magnet or Reflego, so I have a redundant shortcut. I am truly a Kingdom Hearts 1 player if I only need 3 shortcuts.
It's just permanent limit mode.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh yeah, for the game boards, before it happened, I tweeted, watch there be no Smash reveal at all. And then, what's it called?
You weren't wrong.
And I was absolutely right. But here's the thing, like everybody that was replying to me was specifically talking about a Tails reveal, as if I said anything about Tails.
I think you're just known as.
And yeah, and I'm just like, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm the Tails guy. I'm perfectly fine with people bringing up Tails when I don't. because I like talking.
That's the good thing,
Yeah.
if anything. That's
Yeah.
sort of the goal.
Yes.
But actually,
I literally, it's not even like it's my friends. It's like I literally don't know these guys, and they talk about a Tails reveal specifically. Like no other possibility was mentioned. Even the one that I was saying that we're not getting a Tails was like, please reveal something at Smash reveal, so I can be sad about there being no Tails character sooner rather than later.
I think the thing that really confused me about people's stances on the whole like VGAs thing is I can understand why people were expecting a Smash reveal because they did that last year. It's not like other issues where there's no precedence for that and Smash fans are just making shit up because wishful thinking or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the part that really confused me about fan reactions after the VGAs is people thought there was going to be like some other big Nintendo reveal, and I saw a lot of specifically like no Breath of the Wild 2 trailer, and it's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, you know they have directs and stuff, right? Like, when is Nintendo, at least in recent times, ever like revealed something big like that at the fucking VGAs and not just, you know, one of their directs? At least the Smash thing has precedence, but you were expecting a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer?
Here's the other thing.
Like, why do Nintendo fans do that to themselves?
Here's the other thing, right? I saw some people going, I didn't care about that one Nintendo reveal, which was really hype, by the way. I don't know if you know that one Switch reveal that we got.
No, I'm not sure which one.
Bravely Default 2.
Oh, right.
And it's like, first of all, that wasn't a Nintendo reveal. That was a Square reveal. It's just a Nintendo exclusive game.
Yeah.
So you can't really like blame Nintendo for that. Second of all, if like you see a JRPG reveal at a VGA Awards and you say, "Oh, I don't care about that," you're part of the problem. Like, Bravely Default is the whole reason we're still getting like so many JRPGs from Square Enix. Like, actually.
Oh, my limit ended.
Yeah. Like, I've told you this before, but I don't know if you remember, but like, Bravely Default is the reason why we're still getting so many JRPGs from Square.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
It was
that it is sort of saved that genre.
Like what
from Square's angle.
Well, they would have kept making Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
But like things like Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, Saga, Scarlet Grace, their untitled projects that are coming up. You know, spin-offs, probably even Crystal Chronicles, honestly, the remaster.
Yeah,
it's all because
no one fucking.
It's all because like Square Enix fell for the vocal minority silent majority meme, and was like, oh, they only want these cinematic AAA stuff. And Square Enix started like looking more into that, and they got Crystal Dynamics, they got Tomb Raider, they got the people who made Hitman. They don't own Hitman anymore, but for a good while they owned Hitman. You know, Just Cause, Deus Ex.
Yeah,
this was what Square Enix was doing,
and they were also like, doing a lot more of the like bad Western game practices, which I've noticed they've let up on a little bit.
Oh, absolutely no. They're in a really good spot right now. I don't even know any like problematic practices they're doing right now.
Honestly, almost all of the Japanese devs that were doing shit like that have like Capcom was also doing a lot of that too. They've like stopped. Like a lot of those devs are in like a renaissance era right now.
Yeah.
Even Konami is like...
Konami's not in a renaissance era. It's still
no, it's not in a renaissance era. They're still kind of in purgatory, but Super Bomberman are though.
Yeah. Also,
they've proven if they want to, they can still competently develop a good game.
And like, you know, but like it makes sense. It actually makes sense why they're doing that, because apparently there's this new pachinko regulation. So they're like, oh crap, we gotta go back into games. You're forgetting Contra Road Core, by the way. That's their latest thing.
Oh, I heard that game was kind of mediocre though.
It's fine. The game's fine. It's just not really Contra. That's all.
Well, I guess that's fair. So yeah, like I'm not saying that Konami is bad or still kind of a shit company, but
so pretty much the only companies doing those bad practices now from Japan that I could think of are Konami and Nintendo.
Yeah, oddly enough, Nintendo has
started doing those,
and it's a little. I mean, fortunately, it's just mobile games right now, but it's still concerning because that's how it started in the West as well.
Yeah,
it
but
was mostly a mobile game
on the
thing.
flip side, they seem to be taking a stance where it's like, yeah, we'll do these predatory mobile games, and they'll fund our better console games. Like, we ended up with 3 houses after all that Fire Emblem Heroes money. So
that is true. They don't. I think it's like, on one hand, it sucks because they're contributing to the general shittiness of the mobile game market, but on the other hand, I think their vision for what their actual console games should be is still strong.
Yeah, which
is important, but it's concerning anyway.
So anyway, yeah, keep going the fight. Yeah, so then came Bravely Default.
Anger and hate.
Bravely Default came out in Japan and was like really sought after in the West. And we're like, where the hell is this game, Square Enix? You did this a random ass RPG that you're not like gonna localize? What the hell is going on? You localize all of your RPGs. Come on, Square Enix. Nice. Keep it going. Yeah, actually, it's suggested to just do the session during this part because it can be really inconsistent to do this, especially when this game was first ported to the PS4.
Oh right, this is the other reaction command. Which is
good thing you don't take any damage from this, even though he kicks you in the face.
It's kind of a weird reaction command. I don't know if it serves a purpose.
It's there to be cool. Remember, this is supposed to be the climactic final boss, so there's just parts that are there just to look cool.
That is true.
That's also why the command grab, the unknown hand, was replaced with the building run.
Yeah.
The grab would be a weird thing, would be too hard for a story fight, but the building run, that's ridiculously cool. Nice. By the way, when you get to All's End, you should wait till he's on screen.
I don't know if I got it. No, I missed.
Because like, remember, you had that whole limit gauge that you could have waited for. If you mash, the limit gauge doesn't go down. So if you mash up until you get to All's End, you have a lot of time to wait for All's End. You gotta drive.
This is okay. This is less okay. But you could move me, so it's okay. Alright, we're fine.
Whoa! Remember, you can kind of see the floor. We're standing on the edge of tomorrow. What are you doing? Why you just stand there, my boy?
Shame I can't use session and limit one.
aerial dodge in that form. You gotta revert and then heal something.
That's annoying.
He goes, why do you... I don't even know what he says after that.
Why do you do a thing? That was a really good run, though.
It was ridiculously good. You have this, Sam. You have this. Oh yeah, I was supposed to tell you about the recoil levels in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
As far as parries go, I'm not really sure what the issues with parries. When, on the heaviest level, when you what's it called? First of all, the block stun looks closer to Kingdom Hearts 1, where Sora's like Keyblade actually bounces back. When it's the heavy attacks. So when you get parried by a heavy attack, you go into that thing where Keyblade bounces back.
I was off my kilter that whole fight.
When you block, and you block very light attack, it's the block stun for Kingdom Hearts 2, and then you could do a counterattack after it. And by the way, actually no, I'm not going to say anything about that. Yeah, you can just, you know, regular thing, block, counter. I'll wait for you to figure out what's special about that. When you get hit by like a heavier attack, let's call it a medium attack, you get the Kingdom Hearts 1 style block animation where your Keyblade flies out of your hand. And then there's an ability called Risk Dodge, which you can cancel out of that block stun and do Risk Dodge instead. It's like an alternate counter. And the thing about Risk Dodge is that it uses a different button than the regular counterattack. Regular counterattack, you just press X again, just like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. For Risk Dodge, you have to press circle. So you have to like actually know, like you have to either react and realize, oh, this is not a regular counter attack, this is Risk Dodge. And you have to press circle. So you have to do that, and then it's also like you can't like really option select it because if you press circle after regular block stun where you can supposed to do counterattack, you instead jump cancel the block stun, and that causes what's it called? Jump canceling the regular block stun instead of doing a counterattack causes your post block invincibility to like completely run out because you're in jump animation now rather than block stun. So like basically if you try to Risk Dodge but there's no prompt to Risk Dodge, you'll get hit again. So yeah, I think that's really cool. And then there's the heaviest attacks, which I'll just call heavy attacks, where you can't counterattack or do Risk Dodge. Your Keyblade just flies out of your hand, and you can't do anything about it. Rip. These attacks, I haven't run into an issue where I get hit by one of these and I block it, and I'm open for the rest. I think it's just. So it's not like you can like get set played like that. I mean, maybe you could, but it hasn't happened to me. So yeah, blocking is a lot more complicated and not as like universally good as in 1 and 2. But that's perfectly fine because the game has a lot more different.
Yeah, you can move a lot more,
and also just general defensive options besides that. And you can block in the air. So
nice.
Like I don't even think Ventus could do that. Like, yeah.
I would blame Roxas though for the getting disarmed all the time.
Anger and hate.
Kid's got to learn how to hold on to his Keyblade.
Well, it's not like Sora actually lets go of his Keyblade. What I mean by Keyblade flies out of his hand isn't that like Sora lets go of it. It's just that like his arm, like you remember from Kingdom Hearts 1, like his arm like goes behind him because of the recoil.
Yeah.
That's just how it looks like now. There is a boss in Recoded, I think, that can actually knock your Keyblade out of your hand.
Nice. Riku was able to get the heal in there.
Because there was like a little bit of post-limit invincibility, which you can't really rely on, but... That's fine because you had a good amount of MP anyway.
This is it. Take this. Out of my way. Is that all you got?
This is fine. You just gotta be really careful about the drive now.
I keep forgetting to use the drive recoveries.
Time's up.
Okay, so that's it.
Why don't you
That's it. It's over.
Wow.
Alright, well at least you have drive now.
I'll take him. Lose it all.
Oh, Riku actually has MP probably on me.
Well, you better take a quick run then. There. Idiot. Stop. Stop dying, Riku.
Oh boy.
Very good.
Why don't
Okay, that does go up.
Thanks, Riku. Did you see that?
Yeah.
This is it.
Yes.
Yes.
Back off. This is it. It's over.
Nice.
I'll take him. Right, lose it all. Time's up.
Gotta drive.
Let's go.
Ah! So close.
That was a really good run.
Alright. Where are we on time? I think we're good on time.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're okay. We can do like 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
Damn, he was down to his last 3 bars.
Yeah. It's just strike rate wasn't the best option there.
Yeah, that seems like an option where I don't know if Limit can really do anything about it.
You can use Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade, the issue with Sonic Blade...
The problem is he's behind the wall, right?
No, that time he wasn't. He was just far away. And even if he was, like, Sonic Blade at least moves you out of the way of those electro balls.
That's true. Maybe I'll just do that next time.
Like, if you know for a fact he's behind the wall, you use strike rate. But, like... if you're doing it specifically for survival, and, like, you don't know whether or not he's behind the wall, maybe Sonic Blade is better.
It would land more often, I'd think, because I don't have to, like, lock on to him.
I mean, you do. It's just that since Sora moves, he can soft lock, in the good sense.
It's over. This is it. Back off. Back off. This is it. Yeah. It's over. It's over. Take this.
Imagine having this much. Imagine having this lack of mix-ups. Like, you beat Unknown, and Unknown, you didn't loop Unknown like this. You just reacted to everything until he did it. You're looping the hell out of this guy. And Unknown is a fight that he can be looped, by the way.
Yeah.
You already know about that loop. Nice, you idiot! They're probably gonna have to drive this one. That looks so dumb.
Yeah, it's over. Take this. This is it. Back off. Take this. It's over.
Did he spawn on the awning?
This is a strange fight. Oh well, alright. I beamed on him.
Spawn on the awning.
Spawning on the awning. There you go. There's your episode title.
Spawning. This is what a Star Wars game should look like.
King of New Jersey. Yes, it should.
Wasn't a fallacy.
This is what a Star Wars movie should look like, but they haven't really figured out how to
Just put Sora in Star Wars.
They haven't really figured out how to do stuff like that without CGIing the whole thing. So I don't really blame them for not doing that.
You would just need like just have people on like some fucking giant hoist system or something.
Like you could do like
and then figure out how to get people from strangling themselves.
You could do the sideways camera trick, but then how do you have one of the characters fall and the other character run? If
I think the real answer to all of this is that animation is superior to live action.
Sure, but we don't want.
I don't want everything to be animated.
Yeah, we don't want the main Star Wars movies to be.
That's
animated.
just one of those things where it's like.
But that's why I said
you want a cool fight like that, you gotta animate it.
Yeah, but that's why I said it should be a Star Wars game that looks like that. You know?
Yeah. Fuck.
Just move. There.
I'll take him. Right, lose it all. Time's up. This is it. Let's go.
That was a bad loop.
A bloop.
A bloop.
What is it?
5:55.
We should probably hit it then.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
See ya.